ASAP. And, you know, they don't think about the long-term effects, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I always wonder, like, what goes through they thought process.
It doesn't. They act on impulse. They don't think. They just do.
Right. And, you know, Torian, not to defend the left or anything, but it's like, at least like people that are left leaning, at least many of them will think before they do. And they always try to say how the left are just so emotionally, like they're always built on emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But another subject is, Torian, even though you, it wasn't, I asked you about this, but do you plan on listening to J. Cole's album, man? Are you a fan?
I am. I've been, like I said, I've been listening to it yet. I've been knee deep into this book that I got. So
Yeah, I finished the other the Clay Kane book that you told me to get, Torian. So I got to get that one. So I'm definitely going to check that one up. I'm going to get it on Amazon. And I know you don't really do like music reviews, Torian, but I think that's something that you should start doing for your channel. And I would love to hear your thoughts and reviews on the Fall Off album.
mm-hmm.
All right, peace, man. B1.
B1. All right, shout out to Samuel for coming up. All right, next up, John.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Hey, Jake Lane sound like a mixture of a chicken and a pig when he's still kicking it that stuff. And I actually saw a clip of that last night on Lovely T.I.'s video. Shout out to Lovely T.I. Check her out on YouTube as well. She was the reason why I discovered Kids Arrest for destroying sculpture. I have a question. Did they ever investigate who was behind that call that led to the man shooting that lady, the Uber driver lady? Because they got the dude, but they ain't try to see who was behind the call. Because of that, that's what also led to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, then again, I didn't really follow the trial like that either. I don't think they did.
And that's what pissed me off. They leaving out the most important things, like because that caller was the reason. So that woman's blood is much on that caller's hands as it is on that William Black person's hands, and he should be spending a lot of time in prison as well.
Kind of reminds you what happened with Tamir Rice, because that's how the cops pulled up on him, because somebody had called and they said, "Oh, we see somebody in the park with a gun." A lot of people forget about that part.
That's the same thing with the dude that was on the phone with his girlfriend. He had a toy gun, but someone mistaken it for a gun, and he was supposed to be a military veteran, so he's supposed to know the difference between a fake gun and a real gun, and he didn't. And he for some reason saw that black dude holding some toy gun and assumed to pretend to think it was real and call the cops on him to be him. I think it happened at Walmart. I forgot his name. And his girlfriend, I think she died a few weeks later after his death. So it's just a lot of crazy, a little crazy domino effect that was going on over there. But yeah, as for Lil Jon and Snoop Dogg's daughter, I heard about them. And that's one thing I hate about Lil Jon's son. His son dies, and they don't know what happened. I feel like they don't never try to investigate black people's death as much as they go to other races' death, especially white people's death. If that dude was white, they'll go hard and try to investigate it. But because it was a black kid, it's like they just won't make up an assumption. That's why I'm saying there's always so much. Inequality that goes on around this. But I'm gonna go ahead and let my plane right there, and I'm gonna finish my workout. But yeah, I just want to put my thoughts on that because I thought it was weird.
All right, appreciate you coming up. Wally, you didn't get your wish. Next up, we got Joseph. What's going on?
Salute, Taurean. Salute to the chat room. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you.
Nicki Minaj's status has dropped tremendously after that farce of a reward given by Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to Jenners for winning 2 Grammys. I'm still waiting for that Oscar sweep.
Mm-hmm. But we'll see. I'm gonna hold my breath about it. I'm not saying they won't win any, but we'll see.
And yeah, what happened to that dude amongst them group of protesters? Yeah, I was ready to type real life weapons. Didn't Weapons say it was based on actual events?
I don't think it was.
Well, the sequel could be a part 2.
I said when I looked at that, I said, "Oh, look at what they doing on Gladys."
Yeah, and you said it yourself. If people mind their business, stuff like this
Exactly.
might happen.
What possessed him to get out of his vehicle to go over there and mess with them? Like they weren't bothering him. They made it seem like they got in his face. No, you got out of your car because you felt uncomfortable and you got in the face of children. I think that's what made it even more worse. Like this dude is 45 years old and he's getting in the face of kids that are young enough to be his kids.
Right. And you know what? What happened to him was mild not only compared to Weapons, but Hostel 1 and 2. If you ever like watch clips of those kids in that movie jumping on adults.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I almost forgot that the Super Bowl will be tomorrow, and it's like
I don't care about it. I really don't.
I was saying to people at work, I was like, honestly, this is the first time in a while where I will only watch it for like the movie trailers and the commercials. And almost immediately, that's not what you watch the Super Bowl for.
Right. That's why I said last year's Super Bowl was very entertaining in the sense that you had 2 teams that were going against each other where it could have went either way, even though I'm personally glad the Eagles destroyed the Chiefs. But then also the halftime show was highly anticipated.
Right. Oh, and congrats to Kendrick. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Also, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to say congrats to Kendrick Lamar for breaking the record of Grammy wins.
Yeah, he's the most. He is the has the most Grammy wins as far as a rapper goes. Like they say, he surpassed Jay-Z.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
But what you were saying? I'm sorry.
Now I will say this though, I am curious to see the millions and millions of people that's going to be watching the MAGA halftime show because they've been quote unquote promoting that all over Twitter. They keep saying millions of people going to tune into this. I was like, okay.
Honestly, unless you said something, I didn't even know there was a MAGA halftime show.
Yeah, they doing something because they saying with Bad Bunny, he's not American to them, even though the dude is literally from Puerto Rico, which is a territory owned by the U.S. But then again, like I said, they are not smart. Okay, I mean, I suppose, but hey, do what you do.
Right. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to catch this weekly recap. Thanks for having me up again. I look forward to catch more.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for coming up. Shout out to Joseph. Oh, Wallow, you almost got your buzzer with Joseph. He got out with 5 seconds to spare. All right, what's going on, my brother?
It's the mayor. What's cracking, Taurean? B1 salute to you. B1 salute to the chat. Certified salute. I want to say congratulations to Ryan Coogler and Sinners. Mm-hmm. Also, I want to say RIP to Corey Brodus and Nathan Smith. I think that Corey Brodus, though, I think that was karma because Snoop been feuding with his cousin over his royalties. So, God don't like ugly, so I think that has something to do with that, but I could be wrong. To hell with Shabuzi or Shabuti. To hell with him. Immigrants did not build this country. FBA built this country. And we're just going to keep emphasizing that every chance we get. Luigi Maggiani, I think he's tied in with the mob. Honestly. Nicki McNasty, to hell with her, like I said earlier. William Brock, you got what was coming to you. If you ask me, 21 years wasn't enough. Should have got more time, but he ain't gonna live to see it. And then Chad Watts, mind your own damn business. I don't know, Denise. I'm either gonna run for city council or mayor again. And what else I got? I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Oh, the dude, Jake Lane, to hell with him. He's a clown. You see, he couldn't even fucking kick over those damn ice blocks without having to, be out of breath. So he's out of shape. He's washed up. He's done. Just like majority of the mugs that Trump pardoned. So yeah, I'm not getting the buzzer, Wallow. Make sure y'all check out Frontline Black News later on to this evening. Peace.
Appreciate you coming up. Shout out to the mayor for coming up. Next up, we got Cosmo. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Oh man, let me tell you, this whole situation with like he mentioned, someone mentioned Kendrick Lamar, and it goes to show like how I don't understand how people now hate this guy for some other reason than just capitalizing and being successful and staying to his craft. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And Black History Month of all, you got, and the ones who the most critical about him is other Black people, all because it's been 2 years plus, and he packed out a certain dude that will not, that's back in court
Wow.
over the appeal. It's a shame, but enough of that. That video that you showed earlier, showing with the Hispanic girl attacking the dude, like, that was recorded.
Yeah.
I show this to my friend who's of Dominican descent all the time. Is always talking about ICE. I'm like, now you understand why we don't help, right? I tell him I school his ass every day about how, especially the South of the Borderians gave us their ass to kiss. And I played the video for him of Angelina Castro so the Cubans can get it too. Because she said it herself. Damn well her own family had problems with it. So this whole thing, these people don't get it. They really don't. I'm tired of having to explain. So I just came off a live stream talking to people about occupational hazards. I've been injured like 3 times this week, bro.
Wow.
Working in EMS. I'm just like, there's a lot of stuff. And you really think I'm going to be out there crashing out for a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about me? You said, okay.
Exactly.
They got another thing coming. They got another thing coming to them because I'm dealing with enough. And one day I'm gonna tell y'all the story of what I went through this week. Like, but not right now. I'm gonna just basically get back to what I'm doing. I'm gonna land my plane. Thanks for having me up.
No problem.
All right.
Shout out to Cosmo for coming up. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the link is closed. The last person is about to come up, and I think y'all know who this is.
Heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
Miss Nisi, take us home the best way you know how.
All right. Good afternoon, Taurean and family in the chat. Congratulations to the movie centers on their awards. The rest of the subjects don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk about this damn deep freezer weather we be under, the East Coast. Taurean, I have dripped my cold water faucet for over 2 weeks now. And I just paid my water bill, which shocked the shit out of me that it wasn't higher. I was expecting it to be higher, but it wasn't. Oh, God. Then yesterday, we got hit with a snow squall. I'm at my weekly barbershop appointment. The snow hit. Now, I mean, it came down quick, Taurean. I asked my barber, I said, can you hurry up and make quick work on my due so I get up out of here? Went back to work, got my charger, submitted my vacation time, and got my ass home as quickly as possible. But I ended up sliding 3 times, missed the traffic light 2 times because my ass can't get up on the incline.
Wow.
And today, we're in the teens. It's going to drop down to single digits tonight.
That sounds about right, because I think we're supposed to be dealing with the same thing here where I'm at. Like, we are under like a high wind warning It's literally only 18 degrees right now.
Well, the sun is out, but it ain't warm. Yesterday, my next door neighbor had to push me into my parking spot because, like I said, with the ice, the frigid temperatures, and then the additional snow, no matter what tires you got on your car, you're gonna spin.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm grateful to my next door neighbor. She ran me to the grocery store to get a few last minute things because she got a 4-wheel drive. And like I said, I'm older now, Taurean. My reflexes ain't as quick.
Yeah.
And my car is paid off, and I ain't trying to start that shit all over again.
So you saw what KG wrote in the chat.
What? Tim Fool's fault?
Lord. You know he's your neighbor.
Oh God. KG.
Hey, next time ask Tim Pool, can you borrow his beanie?
No, thank you. I put a scarf on my head before I wear that funky looking beanie. Anywho, KG, I love you. You still my favorite shit stir. But anyway, what's my time, Taurean? I never asked that.
Oh no, you good. But I will say this before you go. You ready for next Wednesday?
What's next Wednesday?
The 11th.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you said that. I got to finish up the rest of the season with episodes of Cross. Those in the chat, if you have Prime Video, I highly recommend the series Cross. It is very, very good. But I'm still concerned they better have Mama Nana on there. That's all I got to say.
We know that's your spirit animal.
There it is. All right, you be safe. Love you. Right. Take care, family.
You be good. All right, shout out to Miss Nisi. All right, y'all. So that's gonna bring this weekly recap to a close. Shout out to Sammy Bryant for contributing to the super chat this afternoon. Shout out to everybody that came up and spoke. Like I said, there was a lot of topics to go through, but next week it probably won't be as many topics as it was today, but we was covering 2 weeks worth of stuff. We got another super chat that just came in. Shout out to Alpha, the first one. He says, can you play that video where Lily Gaddis is and a white guy talking about wifing up? Oh, I know what video you're talking about. I did a whole video about that. I don't know if you've seen it. Shout out to you for the super chat though. I did a whole video talking about that. I think I did 2 videos. One of them was just focused on that. I think it was the Lily Gaddis one, but I incorporated that video in there. But then I did a whole nother commentary and I incorporated that video again. But I already talked about that. That's the guy in that video. That's the one who got smacked in New York on that block and then ran and said to Nick Winters and said, that guy slapped me. The one who got slapped by Oswald Cobblepot. But I appreciate the contribution. But anyway, y'all, the next video commentary you will be seeing from me will be on Monday. So there won't be any lives tomorrow. There won't be any videos tomorrow because despite how people might feel about the Super Bowl, I know people going to be going to parties. Some people probably going to be hosting parties. So tomorrow's just going to be just like a regular day. Even if I had the opportunity to do it, I couldn't because I won't be available myself. So I will talk to you all again on Monday. Y'all be safe, stay warm, but most importantly, be one.